After the Brawlers destroyed the BT system, the bond between the Vexos started to crack. It started with Volt, but I showed him. He tried to drag me down with him, but I wasn't going without a fight.
I mean it! Right now! Let go! Let go!
Unfortunately for Volt, he had to learn the hard way that disobedience and betrayal gets you a one-way ticket to the furthest reaches of the dimension. No one turns their back on the Vexos and gets away with it. No one!
What are you gonna do? The odds are stacked against you. Back against the wall, gotta give it your all. This is the final stand. The power's in your hand. Two worlds collide on the inside. You gotta fight for what's right before it's gone, gone, gone. This is Bakugan.
Rate of synchronization of each segment has dropped from 50% to 48%. Simulation mode has been lost.
Blast! More problems, Clay? Should I be looking for a replacement for you?
No problem, sir. We're very close to completion here. I beg of you for a little more patience while we finalize the analysis of the Battle Gear DNA.
Oh please, such a slowpoke.
Enough stalling! I want the Battle Brawlers destroyed!
Yes, about the Brawlers, sir.
Yes, what is it?
I have received intelligence that says Spectra has joined forces with the Battle Brawlers and that they have finished analyzing the DNA code and the Battle Gear data.
What's that?
If we had this information at our disposal, it would allow me to complete the alternative in a much shorter time.
I see. Mylene?
Sire?
You are to go forth and retrieve this data that Professor Clay is talking about. Return it to me, or don't return at all.
As you command, sir.
The Bakugan Battle Brawlers in payback! A toast to Drago's new Battle Gear! Cheers! I'm telling you, Drago, that stuff is the coolest! And we also owe a really big thanks to Keith and Marucho.
Mira's so happy. Can you blame her? She finally has her brother back and working alongside of her.
Dinner's ready, you guys! If you're hungry, come and get it!
Whoa! Best day ever!
Time to make those involved with the destruction of the BT system pay for their crimes with the lethal powers of Professor Clay's alternative weapons system.
Alternative?
When it's completed, we will harness enough power to destroy Vestal and Earth. We'll be able to annihilate every living thing that dares to oppose us. We will be unstoppable!
If we destroy Earth... I guess that would mean that she's a goner. And then... So this is the data for Clay's precious alternative system.
Can I help you?
Are you really going through with creating this alternative thing?
Of course I am.
Even though it destroys entire worlds? Don't you care about all the people you'll be wiping out? What about Mira and Keith? Level with me, Professor. You don't want to do this, do you? I mean, what parent would put their kids in harm's way? You know, there is another option here. A way out that Zenoheld would never know about. You could build a self-destruct virus into the system's software.
Are you saying I should commit treason?
I'm just saying you have the chance to do the right thing. I know you want to.
Let me give you a friendly piece of advice, Link. If the king even suspects that you'll betray him, what happened to Volt will look like child's play compared to your fate.
I'm kidding! Relax! Learn to take a joke, dude. He thinks I'm dumb. We'll see.
Link! What do you think you're doing over here? You should be getting ready to go. We've been dispatched to fight the brawlers.
You didn't hear the update? I've been reassigned to help Professor Clay with his work.
What?
Yeah, he needs help getting this alternative thing going, and he specifically requested me. How could I say no?
Something stinks here. Excuse me, Professor Clay, but
What? Someone's made an unauthorized copy of the alternative data.
What?
Link!
Oh no!
To Earth, Moscow.
You brat! King Zenoheld, Link is heading to Earth, and I believe he has a copy of the alternative data with him.
What? Are you sure?
Positive. The transporter logs confirm it.
Hydron!
Yes, Father?
If the brawlers get their hands on that data,
Enough said.
What a fool.
Heavenly. Not just pretty, but a good cook. I wonder if I surprised her. For sure, it would totally blow her mind to see me. Okay, here goes. I hope she still isn't mad at me for lying to her. Oh well.
You lied to me!
On second thought, maybe I shouldn't. I bet she is still mad.
Well, well, well.
Oh.
Fancy seeing you here, Link. You get lost on your way to Professor Clay's lab.
Yeah, something like that.
You've been a naughty boy, Link.
I won't let you hurt Alice, Hydron.
Link, what were you thinking? I gave you a second chance after you betrayed me and teamed up with Spectra. But now you betrayed my father, and that is unforgivable. Now hand over the alternative data you stole.
Sorry, don't know what you're talking about.
Your friend Volt made the mistake of trying my patience, you know.
I'm serious. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, just to be safe, I'll eradicate any trace of the data by eradicating you. Oh, I see. You're acting like a fool because of that girl.
You leave Alice alone!
Huh. Alice is such a pretty name. It's a shame, really. She'll be turned to dust like everything else when the alternative is finally finished.
You're wrong.
What?
You're the one who beat dust. Gauntlet Power Strike! Get shot open! Bakugan Pro! Bakugan Stand! Go, Ventus to lose!
Bakugan Frog! Bakugan Stand! Rise, Subterra Trioid! Ability activate! Yurasame Flame!
Get card open! Ventus Reactor! Ha! Come on, catch me if you can, Hydron!
Here I come! Fusion ability activate! Shoot, Dragonfly!
Ability activate! Sky Impact!
You talk a big game, Link, but your skills are pretty weak, you know. Even worse is you're too dumb to know when you're outmatched.
Outmatched? Who, me? Ha! Wrong again! That may have been true at one time, but things have changed, pal! Do you see what I'm talking about? Pay close attention!
Hydron life force 40%.
This is the part where you run away with your tail between your legs!
I won't be chased away by scum like you! Gate card, set! Bakugan, brawl! Bakugan, stand!
Bakugan, brawl! Bakugan, stand! Ability activate! You're a cannon!
Ability activate! Mirasame Flame!
Hit him hard to lose! That was close. Gotta be careful not to destroy the home I'm here trying to protect. Head for the sky, Aluz! Up, up, and away!
You might think that bird's eye view gives you the advantage, but it's just another foolish move. You see, Link, all you've done is expose Aluz's weakness.
What are you talking about?
Well now, as you know, Aluz's greatest strength is in aerial combat.
No kidding, so what?
When it comes to flying and aerial maneuvers, Aluz is unequaled. He is a mechanical masterpiece. But what do you think would happen if we took him out of his element and clipped his wings, so to speak?
You would never do it!
In a ground combat situation like this, he'd be pretty much useless, a lame duck. Gate card open! Land pressure!
What?
Gravity is about to become his worst enemy. Gee, that one looked like it really hurt, huh, Link? Fusion ability activate! Shoot, Dragonfly! Destroy them, Trioid!
Link life force 40%.
Man,
I told you before, kid, you're punching above your weight class.
we'll see. I'm not done yet. Gate card set! Bakugan, brawl! Bakugan, stand!
I like your fire, but it's no use, I'm afraid. Bakugan, brawl! Bakugan, stand!
Ability activate! Thunder Striper!
Not so fast! Ability activate! Mirasame Blade! Trioid! Go for the underbelly!
Ability activate! Drive Storm!
Unreal! You never learn, do you? Ability activate! Mars Shield! Fusion ability activate! Shoot, Dragonfly!
Oh no!
What's wrong, Link? Tired of seeing your precious Alus get dropped like a sack of potatoes?
I'm not giving up, okay? This is bigger than you and me! Way bigger!
What are you talking about?
You see, a long time ago, I was really mean to someone who was nothing but nice to me. And now I want to make it right.
Make it right? What do you care? You're Vexos, remember?
Not anymore, I'm not, Hydron. I can't do the things Zenoheld wants us to. It's not right, so it's time for me to move on. I think this is where I belong now.
Belong here? I've got news for you, Link. You don't belong anywhere because no one wants you. Because you're a loser and no one wants to hang with a loser. Least of all, a pretty girl like Alice.
You sure you're not talking about yourself, Hydron?
What's that?
Eliminating Volt and then coming after me? You only did that because you're desperate for your father's approval!
Be quiet! You don't know anything, so shut your loser mouth!
Hit a nerve?
Keep it up and you'll be sorry!
Okay, we'll do it your way. No more talking. Back to brawling. Ability activate! Mega Bind!
Cryoid!
He dodged it?
Listen up, Link. If I can't leave the Vexos, then why should you be allowed to? I have no choice, so neither do you. Fusion ability, activate! Jackie, Dust Barrier! Fusion ability, activate! Fast 2 Lightning!
No way!
The only place you belong is on the bottom of my shoe!
Link Life Force 0.
Oh man, I lost.
Last chance! Give me back the alternative data! Just kidding, I don't really care about that anymore. What I do care about is making you disappear. Are you scared, Link? You should be.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to make things right between us.
So long, Link.
Delicious. I need to find Grandfather so he can try some. What happened here? What's this? A memory card?
The traitor Link and his stolen copy of the alternative data have been disposed of. Neither will cause us any more trouble.
I see. Is that all?
Huh?
What do you want? A pat on the head? Can't you see I'm busy here? Get out of my sight and quit disturbing me!
Alice, where exactly did you find this data?
Why? What's wrong?
This is Vestal technology.
That must mean that the destruction outside was caused by a battle. Then this glove must have belonged to...
Alice, we have to contact Dan and the others immediately. They need to see this.
Yes, of course.
This is the raw data and blueprints for Professor Clay's alternative.
Alternative? What's that, Keith?
It's a lethal weapon that can destroy entire galaxies and the lives within.
You're kidding.
They must be making this thing right now!
Oh, Father.
How did you get this?
Link left it behind for me to find.
Link?
Yes. But I don't think he's...
I see.
This data suggests that it's unfinished, but they are definitely well on their way.
So then, we're still safe!
Not for long. It looks like in order to finish the alternative, they need the DNA code and battle gear data that we have in our possession.
That means the Vexos will be coming for it and probably soon. Is that right?
That is correct.
Then we'll be waiting for them.
Dan?
These guys just never learn. We're ready. What do you say, Drago?
I'm ready.
We're all ready, Dan.
Yeah, with a knuckle sandwich.
Losing is absolutely not an option, Dan.
Trust me, Key, it never has been.
Shadow Probe and I were dispatched by King Zenoheld to retrieve the Brawlers' battle gear data. We infiltrated their secret base, but were surprised when we were confronted by Spectra. I don't see what the big fuss is. He's even less impressive in person. But now that he's a member of the Brawlers, I have even more of a reason to want to take him down. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. Finally, a chance to battle Spectra. You'll need a ringside seat to catch all the action in this one. Let's go, Makubas! Bakugan, brawl! Hold on tight!